trustees and faculty of Wheaton College are now declared convened, together with the members of the class of 2025, their family, friends, honored guests, and alumni, on the occasion of the 190th graduation exercises for the conferring of degrees. May this indeed be a memorable occasion for everyone. Professor Jonathan Brumberg-Kraus, Professor of Religion and Coordinator of Jewish Studies, will now offer the land acknowledgement and invocation. Please rise if you are able and if you wish, and remain standing after the invocation for the singing of the Wheaton hymn.
As a step toward honoring the truth and achieving healing and reconciliation, we are opening our program with an acknowledgement that we are on the traditional territory of the Wampanoag. We practice this acknowledgement to recognize and respect the indigenous people as traditional stewards and owners of this land. This is one action we can take to correct the stories and practices that erase indigenous peoples' history and culture. It is a step towards being more equitable and inclusive on our campus. Welcome, graduates, family, friends, alums, staff, faculty, and distinguished guests. Please take a few seconds to look at all the remarkable people around you who have come together to celebrate this passage with you today. To get to this day, graduates, you have experienced the successes of getting it right, and what you probably felt were the failures of being wrong. But in the complex, challenging world in which we find ourselves now, where certainty about our own rightness drives many to forget empathy for others, to lose the fundamental respect we ought to have for human and other than human persons that we need to live together in this world, getting it wrong may not be such a bad thing. Indeed, in today's context, it may be one of the most important things that you have learned inside and outside your Wheaton classrooms. To slightly paraphrase what the modern Jewish biblical commentator Aviva Gottlieb Zornberg says, since good and evil are so thoroughly intermingled, it is precisely in the experience of slippage, of getting it wrong, of being embroiled in the inevitable mix of good and evil, falsehood and truth, that the sacred moment is experienced. The moment of the most vulnerable humanity, when one stumbles over the complexity of things, brings one into greatest intimacy with God. Regardless of what you deem God or the sacred to be, or if you do it at all, on the journey you're commencing upon today, I hope you take this wisdom from your learning experiences to heart. And with this travel advice, I will also offer you this Wayfarer's Prayer, Tfilat HaDerech, as I offered last year's graduates in no less fraught times, still embroiled in the mix of good and evil, falsehood and truth. It's a prayer and blessing from my tradition, originally found in Talmud Brachot and adapted and interpreted by the modern Jewish songwriter Debbie Friedman. As you hear it, please try to imagine how these words might fit who and where you are on this journey and where you want to go. May we be blessed as you go on your way. May you be guided in peace. May you be blessed with health and joy. May this be our blessing. Amen. May you be sheltered by the wings of peace. May you be kept in safety and in love. May grace and compassion find their way to every soul, and may this be our blessing. Amen. 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 May this be our blessing. Amen. 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 May this be our blessing. Amen.
We praise thee, Lord, whose life we are, for those who early heard thy call, seeking a richer life from far, laying the dearest stones of all. In the great dawn of other days, mid other men and other ways, they built it better than they knew. They trusted where they could not see. They heard the sound of voices new, singing of all the years to be, and for both man and womankind an inner temple of the mind.
Thank you. Thank you, Joey. Everyone can now be seated. Thank you for that invocation, Professor Brumberg-Kraus, otherwise known as JBK. So good morning, everyone. Welcome to Wheaton College's 190th commencement ceremony. Today, the Wheaton community comes together to celebrate you, members of the class of 2025. Congratulations on your accomplishments. Each one of you should be proud of what you have achieved as students, scholars, athletes, activists, artists, and members of this community, learning, growing, becoming who you were meant to be. Congratulations as well to your families and friends whose love and support played an essential role in helping you reach this moment. Let's show our appreciation for them. Today, we are focused on being in community together, and we are here to celebrate the class of 2025 and witness the culmination of one stage of their learning. To our alumni and alumni, our lifelong learners, we are so glad you are here. Welcome home. You represent the extended and supportive network of Wheaties worldwide. Altogether, we have more than 300 alums on campus for commencement and reunion. You hail from 27 states, including Hawaii, as well as locations abroad, such as Canada, Germany, China, and the Philippines. Your significant accomplishments in the world exemplify the breadth and talent of the Wheaton community. I want to extend special greetings to the more than 40 members of the class of 1975 celebrating their 50th reunion, and to the class of 2000 celebrating their 25th reunion. To Wheaton's faculty, your dedication, enthusiasm, and expertise make all the difference for our students. You challenge them and champion them, sharing your wealth of knowledge as scholars, scientists, practitioners, and artists, as well as your enthusiasm for learning and the life of the mind. Wheaton's ability to offer an outstanding applied arts and sciences education begins with you. Thank you. In particular, I want to thank distinguished faculty who, after a lifetime of achievement in teaching, scholarship, and service, are embarking on their next adventure in life. Please rise as you are able and be recognized as I call your name. Jerry Huiskamp, Political Science. Nancy Kendrick, Philosophy. John Miller, Economics. Cheryl Murkowski, Dance. Scott Shumway, Biology. I also want to congratulate faculty members who have been honored and promoted this year. Please rise as you are able and be recognized as I call your name. Jesse Knowlton was awarded the Robert and Mary Brown Professorship in Urban Planning and Environment. Kate Mason was awarded the William Isaac Cole Professorship in Sociology and Anthropology. Jim Byrne was awarded the Henrietta Jennings Faculty Professorship for Outstanding Teaching. Del Case was awarded the Howard Meneely Professorship. Aubrey Westfall was awarded the William and Elsie Prentice Professorship. Dana Polonichka was awarded the Faculty Appreciation Award by the senior class. Leah Dijak and Jonathan Chow were tenured and promoted to associate professors. And Phoebe Chan, Laura Ekstrom, Kelly Goff, Leanna Lauder, Clinton Odell were promoted to the rank of professor. We salute you. To Wheaton's staff, all around the dimple, your contributions to our students' education are many and varied, from the advice, support, and guidance you offer students to the innumerable tasks you perform to maintain this campus as a vibrant and beautiful learning community. Thank you all, and thank you for your help today. Education is a gift, and a Wheaton education is possible only with the support of our entire community of parents, families, alums and friends, faculty and staff. The generosity of this community is exceptional. In 2 years, you have contributed over $40 million to fuel growth in essential areas, endow professorships, care for our campus ecosystem, a transformative gift for the nursing program, support for life and career design, scholarships, internships, as well as annual gifts to our area of greatest need. Thank you all for your generosity and for this momentum. To the class of 2025, when you arrived on campus, Wheaton had just begun to emerge from the lockdown. I arrived in January, just in time for a resurgence. We were on campus, but still testing, masking, and social distancing. Athletics competitions occurred, but had no audiences. The Dimple was desolate. Everyone was comfortable retreating to individual spaces. You navigated that uncharted territory with us while creating undergraduate life anew. And since then, your grit, creativity, and flexibility have helped to reestablish the rhythms of campus life and recreate the community connections that make Wheaton so special. You are headed off to new adventures. You will take with you all of the knowledge, skills, and perspectives that you have gained from your studies in the classroom, lab, studio, and from the experiences of living in and contributing to the Wheaton community. Wherever you are going next, a job, graduate school, public service, or world travel, I know you will do great things. You have made your mark here at Wheaton in so many ways, and we are better for it. I want to acknowledge your generosity, too, as mentors to the first-year class and to other classes. Many of you here have also participated in the senior class gift events and wear a special graduation cord that signifies your ongoing support for the college, even as you venture beyond campus. Thank you for that, and thank you to the senior class gift co-chairs, Reka Moscarelli, Birashi Shah, and Isabella Agraz. So thank you all. Today, class of 2025, your families and friends join us in celebrating all that you have achieved, as well as all that you can and will do in the future. Bravo! It is now my pleasure to call on Hema Espinoza, chair of the class of 2025, for her greetings.
Good morning, families, faculty, staff, and the class of 2025. Thank you for being here today and celebrate our graduates. My name is Hema Espinosa, and I am the 2025 class chair, and it is my honor to speak to you on this amazing day. First, I would like to congratulate you all on being here today and supporting your graduates. Can we please take a moment to recognize the incredible accomplishments of our class of 2025? Come on, let's give a round of applause. Woo! I wanted to make sure you guys are awake. I I want to tell you how much of an incredible accomplishment it is for you to be sitting in front of me today. It doesn't matter what GPA you achieved, how many awards you have won, or the number of majors and minors you completed, because those titles and honors cannot adequately illustrate how hard you have worked. Instead, it is your motivation, determination, and perseverance to take on every challenge that you face, whether it was in the classroom, is in the residence hall, in the dance studio, or on the field. The fact that you are sitting in those chairs proves that you are amazing, wonderful, and accomplished. Congratulations. We came into this school barely saying goodbye to our old one. Given the status of the pandemic in 2021, we took a leap of faith. Many of us had never stepped foot on the campus before move-in day. We spent half the year not being able to see each other's faces and having to be 6 feet apart from one another in social settings. I'm happy to see all your beautiful unmasked faces and to be close together. Although we had these obstacles, we helped make the campus what it is today. We brought this campus back to life by embracing the traditions while also creating new opportunities. We rebuilt student engagement by bringing new energy to old clubs and created new clubs that met our needs and passions. We were involved in faculty and staff hiring processes, voiced our opinions, and brought innovation to this campus that we call home. I can say confidently, class of 2025, that we have made our mark on Wheaton College. As we continue to reflect, we can appreciate all that we have accomplished, but we couldn't have done it alone. Throughout our Wheaton journey, we had friends, professors, and staff helping us, guiding us, supporting us, even giving us a shoulder to cry on. We all had a community, whether our community was 100 people or that one friend you call at 1 a.m. Our community can be one door away or 100 miles away. We relied on our community to push through and made it so that we are here today. I know I would not be standing here before you if it weren't for my community. I first want to thank Wheaton community for the empathetic professors, understanding advisors, and amazing dining service staff. As a first-gen low-income student, there were many times where I didn't know I would graduate, but there was always faculty or staff member who said they were proud of me and kept me motivated and determined. I want to give a special shout out to Dean Irish and Dean Parker, who know more than anyone how hard this year has been, but have been my #1 supporters. Thank you, Lenny and Amanda from the base, for giving me a space to call my own and helping rebuild Civic, a place I called home. A special shout out to Professor Stefone, who is the most understanding and empathetic professor I've ever met. Thank you to my rock, my late night talk, my shoulder to cry on, the Shaharitza. You are the second reason why I kept going. Thank you to my first reason, my community, who cheered me from afar in New York. Thank you, Mom, for sacrificing your time and energy to make sure I walked across the stage today. I hope to be just as resilient, resourceful, and dedicated as you. Before I left home, you told me to do something you couldn't. I'm proud to have kept that promise to you today. Thank you for listening to my special shout-outs. Be sure to share your appreciation. Be sure to share your appreciation with your rock supporters and motivators. With the pomp and circumstance of today, if you completely forgot my speech, I ask that the class of 2025 please remember this. Lean on your community. Everybody needs somebody. If you don't think you have a community, I promise you do. There is someone who can't wait to watch you succeed and have everything you want in life. As you go into your next journey, don't forget about your community. Your Wheaton community. In a world where we are pitted against one another and taught that competition is key, choose your community. I'm not gonna lie, it's tough and scary out in the real world, but I believe in you, class of 2025. I believe that we can make a difference. If we can rebuild this campus as it once was in the middle of a pandemic, then we collectively can rebuild the outside world. If you want to go fast, go alone. But if you want to go far, go together. I ask one thing of you, class of 2025. Choose to go together. Congratulations, we did it!
Thank you, Hema. And thank you to all the members of Class of 2025 for your leadership. We will now proceed to the conferring of honorary degrees. I'd like to call upon Board Chair Cheryl Vito, Class of 74, to present Toshiko Mori for the honorary degree Doctor of Humane Letters.
Great architecture spaces in which society can flourish and evolve. Through your practice and teaching, Toshiko Mori, you demonstrate architecture's capacity to address pressing global challenges and improve lives through thoughtful and innovative design. Your firm's first project for Comme des Garçons reflected your interest in the intersection of economy and culture, and it encouraged your career-long exploration of textiles and weaving. Throughout your career, your focus on rigorous research, sustainable materials, community engagement, and appreciation for tradition and innovation has created extraordinary libraries, museums, workspaces, and residences. Your projects in Senegal, Thread, an artist's residency and cultural center, and the Fast School and Teachers Residences, both of which won the AIA Architecture Award, exemplify the quality of your work. In recognition, Architectural Digest has featured you in its annual AD 100 list since 2014 and named you to the AD 100 Hall of Fame in 2023. The influence of your thoughtful approach to design extends to a new generation through your work as an educator. Now the Robert P. Hubbard Professor in the Practice of Architecture at Harvard's Graduate School of Design, you served as the first woman to chair the university's Department of Architecture. The Topaz Medallion for Excellence in Architectural Education, awarded by the American Institute of Architects and the Association of Collegiate Schools of Architecture, testifies to your impact. You also contribute to learning as Vice President of the American Academy of Arts and Letters and a member of the American Academy of Arts and Sciences. We are deeply grateful for your dedication to improving lives through design. It is our great pleasure to present you, Toshiko Mori, with this honorary Doctor of Humane Letters.
By the authority vested in me by the trustees and the Commonwealth of Massachusetts, I hereby confer upon you the honorary degree, Doctor of Humane Letters, and admit you to all the rights and privileges pertaining thereto.
President Whelan, members of our Board of Trustees, administration, and faculty, distinguished guests, fellow honorees, friends, families, and alumni, and most of all, good morning to the class of 2025. Congratulations. It is a tremendous privilege to be addressing all of you today, and to the parents, families, and friends of the graduates. This is a very special occasion. Thank you for your loving support. It is such a joy to be receiving an honorary degree alongside you and to deliver this short speech at such an important moment of a transition of your lives. To the class of 2025, you're about to embark on an adventure into one of the most unprecedented times in the history of a nation and the world. Over the last few years, each time I have addressed graduates, it appeared that each class faced newer and greater challenges. But in my opinion, class of 2025, it tops them all. Is this good news or bad news? Perhaps both. But let me tell you that in times of adversity, we begin to see the truth behind the veneer of false assumptions. We start to distinguish what is real from what is fake. I know you are all capable of this perception. Wheaton's Compass curriculum is a remarkable innovation which I admire greatly, that empowers you to discover who you are while taking risks and creatively exploring your diverse perspectives. The combination of theoretical and practical training you've received has equipped you with the necessary survival skills. As a result, you are graduating with a robust inner compass to guide you on your journey. Always know your North Star. Always know where you are in relationship to others. And remember that you are never alone. You're always part of a constellation of stars, starting with your amazing classmates, your teachers, your families, and your friends. This constellation is a resilient network, but each of you must do your part to keep it intact and accessible, making it beneficial for yourself and others. I grew up in post-World War II Japan as a kid playing in the ruins of devastated country. We dealt with material scarcity and did everything ourselves. We all shared what little we had, including clothes and toys, and grew our own food. I was in charge of chickens. But despite the hardship, our community refused to let us feel deprived. We overcame scarcity because we replenished what we did not have with creativity and wisdom. Compassion is what drives civilization forward for a better future. It is the essence of our humanity and the thread that binds our constellations together. As an architect who grew up amid scarcity, I've always been interested in the relationship between natural resources and built environment. In particular, I have been focused on wood and forests. Suzanne Simard's recent book, Finding the Mother Tree, Discovering the Wisdom of the Forest, offers a profound insight into how forests survive for millennia. Trees communicate through their roots, constantly informing each other of imminent danger, protecting not only their own species, but others as well. In doing so, every species grows and survives together as a forest. At the heart of it all is the mother tree, a powerful mythical force that sustains and connects all others. This is the ecosystem of a true, complex, and interdependent community. It is not one where only the fittest, the richest, or the most powerful survive, but one where survival depends on mutual support. Class of 2025, if you are the stars, Wheaton is the mother tree, which has nurtured your growth. When I graduated from the Cooper Union, New York City went bankrupt. It's better to be graduating in time of crisis than the time of bankruptcy. I witnessed the ugly underbelly of humanity, such as greed, corruption, and threats, but it was an invaluable experience that prepared me for hostilities inherent in the world we live in. I learned that fear is fabricated in order to intimidate us. It does not have substance. In times of crisis such as we are experiencing today, we face extreme, even existential threats. But these times also offer the greatest opportunities. They are two sides of the same coin. In Japanese kanji, the word crisis is written with two characters, one letter for danger, the other the letter opportunity. Just as you all are, when I graduated, I was optimistic, fearless, and luckily somewhat ignorant about how difficult it can be to be an architect as a woman of color. Society will try to dictate who you are and who you can be. Ignore this. You need to set your inner compass. It will keep you honest, resistant, and strong. Wheaton has prepared you for this moment. It has given you this compass. It will reveal to you the knowledge of what you want to do, who you want to be, and how you want to live. Then you can navigate rough seas and treacherous territories with confidence and courage. Class of 2025, you're heading into a perfect storm. But do not be fearful. Instead, be courageous and follow your North Star. This is a time of immense opportunity. The world urgently needs your help to help and survive. Let your inner compass guide you and light the way for others. I like to close with the words of poetry from Amanda Gorman. There is always light if only we are brave enough to see it, if only we are brave enough to be it. Congratulations and Godspeed, class of 2025.
Thank you, Dr. Mori. I'd like to call upon Trustee Janet Lebowitz now to present Kirk Kohlenbrander for the honorary degree Doctor of Science.
Marian Wright Edelman observed that education is for improving the lives of others and for leaving your community and world better than you found it. Kirk Kohlenbrander, you live that credo. As a teacher and a higher education leader, your insight and wisdom have guided individuals and institutions to grow toward their fullest potential. After earning a PhD in physical chemistry, you began teaching as an assistant professor at the Massachusetts Institute of Technology. Your concern for student growth and well-being prompted you to look beyond the classroom to promote the integration of living and learning. That focus led to the establishment of a long-running leadership program organized around community-centered problem solving. Your commitment to students earned you honors, including the MIT Baker Award for Faculty Excellence and the MIT Smith Award for Outstanding Faculty Contributions to Student Life. It also led to your decades-long leadership at the Institute as an administrator, serving as senior advisor to 3 MIT presidents. Today, you continue to guide aspiring scientists and engineers as a senior lecturer. MIT is not the only institution to benefit from your expertise and care. You served a term as Dean of Engineering at Southern New Hampshire University, helping to grow its engineering programs. And here at Wheaton, you shared your expertise in higher education management and your insights on teaching and learning during 15 years on the Board of Trustees, including your tenure as Vice Chair of the Board. We know firsthand the impact of your wise leadership and insightful approach to teaching and learning in and beyond the classroom, and we are profoundly appreciative for the generosity with which you share these gifts. It is our great pleasure to present you, Kirk Kohlenbrander, with this Honorary Doctor of Science.
By the authority vested in me by the trustees in the Commonwealth of Massachusetts, I hereby confer upon you the honorary degree Doctor of Science and admit you to all the rights and privileges pertaining thereto.
Thank you, Janet. Thank you, my friends. President Whelan, members of the faculty, trustees, distinguished honorees, alumni, family, and friends, and most importantly, good morning and congratulations to you, the members of the Wheaton College class of 2025. It's my honor to receive this degree from a college and from a community of people who I love dearly. I was welcomed to the Wheaton College board 16 years ago this fall, and the college instantly took a cherished place in my heart, a place it shall always hold. I stand here this morning, and you might reasonably expect that I have something important to say to you, something worthy of this precious moment in your lives. But the truth is, it's all about what you've said to me. It's your voices and the voices of Wheaton College students, faculty, alumni, and staff before you who have shared profoundly important messages with me. I like to think that I've listened, and I know that I have learned from all of you. I am immersed in a world of engineering science and rigor, of device physics and laminar flow. My day job gives me the opportunity to work closely with hundreds of students who aspire to make game-changing contributions to some of humanity's great challenges. And that is absolutely thrilling. But it isn't enough. Long hours of applying oneself toward learning what to do gives little to inform one of who to be. Wheaton College is a place to be. It's a place of abundant life. I know it's a place of abundant life because it says it on the seal before me. It says so in foot-tall letters etched in the granite above the Wallace Library behind me. It says that they may have life and may have it abundantly. Let me tell you a little bit about what that Wheaton College abundant life has meant to me. First, it's made me a better teacher. Professor Sarah Donaldson rocked my world 15 months ago when I met her at a poster session in Emerson. What began as a pleasant conversation quickly became a chance for me to see my classroom and my students in a fundamentally different way. Sarah talked with me about how she regularly engages her students on how they are feeling valued. She asks them about the extent to which they are thriving and what hurdles stand in their way. With her help, I brought that approach to my classroom. Within the week, I was talking with my students about thriving, about being their full selves. It was as if a hydrant had been opened to a fire hose. Lectures that had been chock-a-block with equations became, well, still chock-a-block with equations. But the focus shifted to applying those equations with purpose, to serving the communities of which we are a part. Last fall, I taught for the first time one of MIT's largest undergraduate classes, Introduction to Solid-State Chemistry. It has an enrollment of 400 and is taught in MIT's most iconic large lecture hall. The class is typically taken by first-year students in their first semester on campus. With Sarah's guidance still much in my mind, I introduced at the end of each lecture a segment I call Future 5. We take the final 5 minutes of each lecture to look at a challenge facing humanity, and we talk about how that day's lecture, that topic, guides us in the development of new materials to confront that challenge. We talk about problems like the fact that while farmers in my native state of Iowa have learned how to feed the world, many of them can no longer safely drink the water from their tap. We consider that the world's oceans could perhaps be marvelous, safe places to store vast quantities of carbon dioxide, but we can't know because we only have the simplest models to describe CO2 solubility amid the wild complexity of the oceans. I wish I could tell you that I am a spellbinding lecturer throughout the hour of each lecture, but I can promise you that I have the full and complete attention of every student for the 5 minutes of Future 5. My story about Sarah and about the encouragement she gave me to think differently about the classroom experience is but one path into my soul that Wheaton College has taken over the years. As I've thought about what that path has meant to me, I've realized that Wheaton has helped me begin to truly understand what it means to be curious. For me, Wheaton's motto of abundance evokes the image of an abundant life rooted in curiosity. Real curiosity isn't a casual interest. It's the disciplined, resilient passion for stepping into mystery. It demands the strength to wonder seriously and the willingness to work through uncertainty. Abundant curiosity calls for courage, the courage to keep asking questions when no easy answers appear, to risk being wrong, to risk changing your mind. True curiosity isn't safe, it's brave. When you follow your deepest questions about what matters, what lasts, and what you can give, you don't just make a living, you build a life with meaning. Real curiosity is not a hobby, it's a courageous act. It builds connection, and it keeps alive our sense of wonder. To live abundantly is to live curiously, bravely, generously, and joyfully for a lifetime. Congratulations, class of 2025. May you flourish, rooted in curiosity, reaching toward wonder, and may your life be abundant. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Kohlenbrander. Trustee Tony Lang, class of 96, will now present Dr. Amelia Parnell for the honorary degree, Doctor of Letters.
Data can be a powerful force for enhancing lives when it's gathered carefully, interpreted with empathy, and applied with intelligence. That is a lesson that you bring to the classrooms and campuses across the country, Amelia Parnell. By leveraging research to inform policy and guide practice, you show educators and policymakers the way to welcoming a broader cross-section of society into the classroom and to fostering higher levels of student success. You began your career as an education policy analyst for Florida's legislature, exploring a range of critical issues from intricacies of state fund models to transfer student graduation rates. That experience was enriched by your tenure at the Association for the Institutional Research, where you gained insight into how institutions can and should collect data and apply it for student benefits. At NASPA, you brought that expertise to supporting those who work directly with college students, administrators, and at student affairs. As Vice President for Research and Policy, you secured more than $22 million in grant funding research, and you led national initiatives to enhance student success. And always a champion the use of data exemplified in your book. You are a data person, strategies for using analytics on campus. And now, as president of NASPA, you bring your belief in the power of data to improve students' educational experience at a time when questions about the value of education have never been more important. Your focus on higher education as a tool for personal advancement and impact has been clear in every role, from classroom educator, author, to government analyst and industry leader. On behalf of all the educators and students who have been and will be touched by your dedication, we are proud to award you, Amelia Parnell, this Honorary Doctor of Letters.
By the authority vested in me by the trustees and the Commonwealth of Massachusetts, I hereby confer upon you the honorary degree, Doctor of Letters, and admit you to all the rights and privileges pertaining thereto.
Thank you, Tony. Good morning. First, I want to thank God for this opportunity. I pray daily that I can use my talents and gifts to help others, and I'm grateful for every chance I have to do so. To the Wheaton College Board of Trustees, President Whalen, Dr. Parker, Pam Bass, faculty, staff, students, alums, special guests, and all others who are affiliated with this wonderful institution, thank you so much for this special recognition. I also thank my family, specifically my parents, and my sister and brother-in-law who are in the audience today. Because this honorary degree is in recognition of my professional accomplishments, I must also express my gratitude for the organizations and colleagues with whom I've worked over the years. I thank everyone, especially those at NASPA, where I currently work now, and specifically Amy Shopcorn, one of the best colleagues I have ever had, who is also in the audience today. When I read about Wheaton College's history, the part that really excited me was that it fosters intellectual curiosity. I feel at home here because I'm always looking to learn new things. The best parts of my career so far have involved me researching myriad issues that impact college students, and then giving explanations about why those things matter, and then telling those reasons to everyone in ways that they can understand and remember. I write and speak often about college-related issues, whether it be the rising costs to attend college, the importance of capturing what students are learning inside and outside the classroom, as well as the importance of graduates paying attention to their mental health. But I'm always focusing on the positive. I'm translating the complexities of our current higher education landscape with the hope of even better days ahead. I am intellectually curious. I'm also very optimistic, and I'm drawn to new opportunities. I've been this way since the age of 5. When I was in kindergarten, we had Career Day. And if you know about Career Day, you know it's a time when youngsters commit to their future professions and go so far as to dress the part. I should tell you that on Career Day, over 40 years ago, I was not dressed as a higher education researcher and scholar. I was dressed as a clown. On the night before Career Day, when my mom asked what I wanted to be, I did not hesitate. The words, "I want to be a clown, Mama," were loud, proud, and very clear. I was certain that it was my 5-year-old destiny to be just that. As I got older, I shared with my mom that I wanted to do work in my career that would inspire and help people. And she reminded me of why I wanted to be a clown for Career Day. She said I told her I wanted to make people smile. You all are smiling. Decades later, I still have that desire, but the work is hard. I don't have to tell you that some of the challenges we face now are no joking matter. In just a few news headlines, my optimism about the future of higher education could turn into pessimism, but it does not. I'm committed to this industry and to college students because I believe college is one of the most valuable, transformative, and impactful experiences that one can have. And as I share these reflections with you today, I'm excited to see caps and gowns, degrees conferred, hugs from family and friends, and the celebration of all that you have achieved. When I was a little girl, I spent lots of afternoons with my grandmother. She worked for 30 years in an elementary school cafeteria. And my advice today for you graduates comes from her. When youngsters in the cafeteria would pass by her and say, "Ew, I don't like mashed potatoes," she'd say, "Try it. You might like it." Now, naturally, there were days when I would spend time with her and have dinner, and I would say, "I don't like peas." Now, I knew better than to say the "ew" part. Some bridges are a bridge too far. But she would say the same thing to me. "Try it. You might like it." As you leave Wheaton College and start the next part of your journey, I hope that when you encounter a new opportunity, you'll embrace the idea that you should try it. You might like it. That new city you might want to live in, that new clothing style, that hobby that interests you, that job that you're drawn to, just might be the next good thing for you. At one point, attending Wheaton College was a new thing for you, and I think we can see how successful that decision was for you today. Now, I know some of you might be thinking, what if I try that new thing and I don't like it? What if I try that new thing and it doesn't go well? It's totally okay for something that you try to not go well, or it might go well until it doesn't. That just means it's time for you to move on and try the next thing. I stand before you as a former clown, though I've never performed in costume, racquetball enthusiast, though I've never competed in a match, very amateur guitar player who could not even tune her own instrument, independent music producer of songs that you will never hear, videographer whose camera is so old now that I cannot even find the power adapter to turn it on, hardwood flooring installer, another story for another time, and rollerblader with all the scratches and scars to prove it. But I'm also in front of you as a higher education scholar, researcher, and advocate who is working hard and trying new ways to contribute to the industry that I enjoy and believe in so much. The best part of this journey has been moments like this one, where I get to say thank you for rewarding my intellectual curiosity. The honor is truly mine. Congratulations, graduates. And wherever your next decision takes you, I hope you will enjoy the journey. Thank you again for this reward.
Thank you, Amelia, Kirk, and Toshiko. We appreciate your wisdom and we admire your example in leading lives of meaning and impact. In public policy, institutional leadership, architecture, and education, we are honored by your presence on this happy occasion, and we can learn from your advice about nurturing your constellation, about curiosity and wonder, about fearless venturing. So, class of 2025, your time has come, that moment you have been working towards. Those late nights, those long weekends in the library, the studio, and the lab have paid off. And now here you are surrounded by everyone who is connected to you, friends, family, faculty, alums, in a compass of unity in this moment with you at the center. The love and support of everyone surrounds you. Your energy, curiosity, intellect, and persistence have led you here. And ultimately, your degree is a sign of the lasting value of higher education and a promise about our shared futures. Think about all you've gained and how you've changed during your time at Wheaton. George Bernard Shaw says, life isn't about finding yourself. Life is about creating yourself. And you have created and recreated yourself here at Wheaton. You've made lifelong friendships, delved into subjects that compelled you, enriched this entire community. And at the same time, you've developed your capacity for learning and doing. These skills and habits of mind will serve you well in your careers and communities. At this moment, you may not be paying attention at all. You may not remember a word that is being said. You may be feeling both relieved and sleepy and a little nervous as you prepare to leave the dimple. There are no patterns for what is next. There is only the unknown, and therein is both the freedom and perhaps a little fear. So as you venture beyond this Wheaton bubble, I urge you to choose the discipline of hope over the ease of cynicism, fortitude over fatalism. That is advice from writer, educator, and activist Brittany Packard Cunningham. You are exactly what the world needs. The values that are foundational to our campus and to higher education. Listening with curiosity and empathy. Analyzing ideas rather than dismissing others. Reaching across differences and searching for common ground are the very qualities needed for a healthy democracy. You know how to apply these values to making a positive difference wherever you find yourselves. Live abundantly, be compassionate and kind. Remember your connections to each other, to your faculty, and to this special place. We began with a prayer from the Wayfarers. I will end with the poetry of exploration, Walt Whitman's Song of the Open Road. Lighthearted, I take to the open road, healthy, free, the world before me, the long brown path before me, leading wherever I choose. Henceforth, I ask not good fortune. I myself am good fortune. So with all those words, we are going to confer your degrees. Provost Millen will present the candidates.
Will the members of the class of 2025 graduating with a Bachelor of Science degree please rise if you are able and if you wish. President Whalen, as Provost of Wheaton College, I have the honor to present the members of the class of 2025 who have fulfilled to the satisfaction of the faculty all requirements for the degree of Bachelor of Science.
Are you sure?
I am indeed.
By the authority vested in me by the trustees in the Commonwealth of Massachusetts, I confer upon each of you the degree of Bachelor of Science and declare you to be entitled to all the rights, privileges, and honors pertaining to that degree. In testimony thereof, and as evidence that you have fulfilled all the requirements, the trustees grant you the diploma of Wheaton College. Please be seated.
Will the members of the class of 2025 graduating with a Bachelor of Arts degree please rise if you are able and wish. President Whalen, as Provost of Wheaton College, I have the honor to present the members of the class of 2025 who have fulfilled to the satisfaction of the faculty all requirements for the degree of Bachelor of Arts.
By the authority vested in me by the trustees and the Commonwealth of Massachusetts, I confer upon each of you the degree of Bachelor of Arts and declare you to be entitled to all the rights, privileges, and honors pertaining to that degree. In testimony thereof, and as evidence that you have fulfilled the requirements, the trustees grant you the diploma of Wheaton College. Please be seated. Vice President for Student Affairs, Dr. Darnell Parker, will now present the graduates individually.
All right, class of 2025, it's been an honor and privilege. We came in together, and I'm excited to see the great things that you will do. So what I say before at Honors Convocation, are we ready to go? All right, let's get it started. Student Government Association, Class of 2025, Gemma C. Espinoza, Class of 2025 Chair, cum laude. Olivia Rose Deshane, Class of 2025 Treasurer, magna cum laude. Alyssa Ann Zekis, Class of 2025 Communications and Marketing Chair, summa cum laude. Marielle Valentina Balderrama, Class of 2025, Member at Large. Johnny James Jackson, Student Government President. Ellie Dana Consalvo, Student Government Vice President. Auntie Han Lee, Student Government Executive Treasurer, magna cum laude. Trisha Karen Harishtra, Class of 2025 Accessibility Chair, cum laude. Emma Caroline Acaro, College Hearing Board Chair. Caitlin Elizabeth Mickman, Student Alumni Association Chair. Jacqueline Marie Manduno, Sustainability Board Chair, summa cum laude. Catherine Wu Scott, Wheaton Events Board Chair. Siraj Amar Abu Namus. Isabella Biana Vela Agres. Alexis Marie Aguilar, magna cum laude. Wendy Faith Ainsworth, summa cum laude. Ethan Matthew Alexander. Ethan Luis Alfano, cum laude. Connor A. Armstrong, magna cum laude. Layla Attila Alcid. Sydney Elizabeth Alves. Venus Esnam Unani. Quinn Merrill Antle. Kate Lauren Anzade, summa cum laude. Eli Marin Owen. Rachel Leah Arnold, cum laude. Robert Aiden Ashkenaz. Michelle summa cum laude. Esther Berlini Avalos. Peter Francis Byer, magna cum laude. Annie Elizabeth Bamford, summa cum laude. Talia Ray Bengelmeyer, cum laude. Maya Erica Baranoff, cum laude. Rachel Catherine Beretta, magna cum laude. Ava Elizabeth Berry. Avery L. Barsom Thompson, summa cum laude. Marguerite Eloise Bartlett, cum laude. Kathleen Ann Battles. Thomas Richard Beauregard. Ryan Andres Bell. Samantha Daniela Barnegas Gonzalez. Robert William Bavekwa. Nima Buti, magna cum laude. Erin Jade Billinger, cum laude. Simone Patricia Bird, cum laude. Allison Johanna Burkett. Jack Richard Board. Sophia Allen Bojo, magna cum laude. Daniel Albrecht Bohr. Bianca Natalie Boucher. Krista Alexia Boudreau, cum laude. Erica Kite Boyd. Sienna Faith Bradley, magna cum laude. Emma Elizabeth Bradshaw. Mia Camille Bronstein. Catherine Margaret Brennan. Lily Marie Brown. Duncan Harold Babar. Aaron Knox Bulko. Victoria Juliana Burgess. Isabel Rita Cahill, cum laude. Anthony John Calderoni. Morgan Amelia Calverley. Peyton Chelsea Campbell. Sean Will Carballo. Lucas Joseph Caradonna. Kaylee Helen Carson. Eleanor Elizabeth Caswell. Avery Mitchell Chan. Alicia Maya Chang. Madison Elizabeth Charette, summa cum laude. Cassidy Sophia Chim. Ambrose Ignatius Choice, magna cum laude. Courtney Chikaraki. Ryan James Clark. Madeline Prescott Clarkwright, magna cum laude. Daphne Chokdias. Sophia Francesca Colina. Luca Alessandro Contarino. Natalie Christiane Fearon Coughlin, magna cum laude. Morgan Coughlin Doyle, cum laude. Willow Ray Covendecker, cum laude. Avery Rowan Cox. Emma Violet Crawford. Megan Elizabeth Cuddy, magna cum laude. John Joseph Curtin. Connor Ryan Cushing. Ryan Hanlon Dalton. Cora Suzanne Day, magna cum laude. Adelaide Elizabeth Delmonico, magna cum laude. Thomas Joseph Del Santo III. Nathan Manuel Demora, magna cum laude. Laura Kate Dennis, magna cum laude. Grace May DeBacco, summa cum laude. Alexa Rose DeCenzo, summa cum laude. Jana Therese Dillon. Lauren Marie DeTulio, summa cum laude. Erin Christine Marie Donahue. John Brian Doggart. John Paul Drew. Abigail Marie Eaton. Tyler Jake Eklund, summa cum laude. Serena Elizabeth Edwards. Zachariah Marwin El Masri. Summer Muhammad El Taha, magna cum laude. John Daniel Fahey. Matthew Eric Fanara, cum laude. Cameron Michael Fain. Michael Evan Fanning. Christina Luz Faust. Muhammad Latsuk Faye. Erica Naomi Fenton, cum laude. Samuel Charles Ferlin. Abigail Lynn Fernandez, magna cum laude. Alistair Andrew Rowan Ferrier. Caleb Lewis Finkelman. Lara Gray Finney. Alyssa Lynn Fisher, magna cum laude. Sienna Gabrielle Fishstein. Lucia Abadessa Flamenhoff. Avery Levi Foreman Walsh. Caroline Elizabeth Fostello, magna cum laude. Cariana Ronali Foster, magna cum laude. Rosthernia Rosie Franklin, cum laude. Miles Claire Fish Friedlander. Tyler Robert Furlong. Samuel Josue Garufi, cum laude. Leah Rose Gata. Lydia J. Goudreau. Charlotte Day Gondritis, magna cum laude. Daphne Ruth Gianpietro, summa cum laude. Nat Oliver Wishuta Gibbs, summa cum laude. Caden Summer Gilbert. Monica K. Gilday, magna cum laude. Deidre Ellen Gill. Jameson Gillahan. Izzy Rose Georgie. Theodore William Gerard. Samantha Isabel Glocker. Lucas Dzinski Gottel. William Ryan Goldwaite. Clara Rodriguez Gonsalves, magna cum laude. Gregor Campbell Goodlett. Eliana Hope Goodman, cum laude. Amanda Alexis Goudreau, cum laude. Gavin Nicholas Graham. Alicia Socorro Gracia. Marina Sojourner Greenwood. Hugh Anthony Gregg. Sophie Rose Gramala, magna cum laude. Cameron Dale Grondell. Louise Irene Groover. Madeline G.E. Groves, summa cum laude. Andrew Stanley Gustafson. Hannah Verrett Halberg. Ella Woodman Halpin, magna cum laude. Devon J. Ham. Reese Avery Hartman, magna cum laude. Liliana Jane Harvey. Hannah Rachel Healy, summa cum laude. Reinhold William Heckler III. Norissa Julian Chico Hermedes. Emily Ann Higgins. Sean Edward Hill. Mary Elizabeth Hodge, summa cum laude. Megan Elizabeth Horling, cum laude. Christopher David Hossel Jr. Matthew William Hull, summa cum laude. Noah Livison Hyde. Syed Abdul Aha Ibrahimi. Julia Sue M. Gemma Wolf Jensen. Nellie Johnson. Darren Patrick Johnson Sweet, summa cum laude. Savannah Rose Mariah Jones. Sarah Wingen Joyce. Elliot Yoshimi Camino, magna cum laude. Aria Portia Kareem. Emma Wen Kimi, summa cum laude. Leah Michelle Keating, cum laude. Amelia Elizabeth Keening. Madison Lee King, cum laude. Johann Jafir Clayson. Delia E. Knox, summa cum laude. Jacob Riley Knox. Allison Renee Kramer, cum laude. Hannah B. Kropp, magna cum laude. Clara Louisa Isabella Cruz. Mason Caldwell Cusick. Catherine Grace Kutzer, cum laude. Colton Lebrecht. Spencer Craig Lebrecht. Leah Renee Lacrosse, magna cum laude. Grace Poblete Lai, cum laude. Sawang Dundop Lama. Catherine Grace Lonnie. Alexandra Isabel Lasotera. Eve LeBlanc. Chloe Carolina Leach, magna cum laude. Bobby Chet Lester, magna cum laude. Gary Lau. Elsa Curtis Littlegill, magna cum laude. Anton Lopez. Crystal Giselle Lopez. Ivy Laurel Love. Melanie Ann Lucier. Daniel Michael Lynch. Abigail Rose McInnes, cum laude. Victoria Jacinta Madura. Jake M. Mazarazzo. Karis L. Mann, summa cum laude. Jennifer Charlene Markolitis. Emily Mary Markley. Dana Beatrice Marks. Kevin Anthony Matos. Leanna Rose McAuliffe, cum laude. Okay. Luis Fernando McGill Scott. Alessandra Grace Hessup McKendrick, cum laude. Michael Charles McLaughlin. Elliot F. McMahon. Aaron McMurray. Catherine Bell Mader, summa cum laude. Calliope Hartwell Mills, summa cum laude. Greta Grace Minos. Abigail Mae Mitchell, magna cum laude. Jason Raymond Nandola. Rebecca Rose Moderno, cum laude. Natalie A. Moore. Owen Patrick Moran. Josephine Elizabeth Mortrude, magna cum laude. Reka Wood Mascarelli, cum laude. Joseph David Mulhern III. Jacqueline Murillo, cum laude. Ty Joseph Murphy. Joshua Matthew Nangle, summa cum laude. Jackson Joseph Neves. Audrey Lee Newcomb. Claudia Isabel Nordberg. Tally Nudeman, magna cum laude. Claire Amelia Obeldouble, magna cum laude. Therese Hope O'Brien. Kyle James Odoms, cum laude. Gabrielle Elizabeth Oja, summa cum laude. Allison Brooke Oliveira. Colwyn Finn Owens, magna cum laude. Karen Iona Parr, summa cum laude. Kelsey Jamie Palm, cum laude. Tanisha Cashmere Monet Pete, cum laude. Gabrielle Marie Pellerin, cum laude. Sean Michael Perez, summa cum laude. Ethan James Perry. Angela Lee Peters. Kelvin David Peterson. Amelia Maureen Pettit. Jordan Penix. Anna Jane Pyrus. Margaret Evelyn Poitras Cody, magna cum laude. Daksha Ponapa, magna cum laude. Rachel Elizabeth Pohl. Philip Goodell Pope. Madison Amanda Posamai, cum laude. Michaela Hope Powell, cum laude. Dan Chow. Charles Patrick Racine. Patter Liam Rader. Khalid Ahmed Razuli. Amelia Ray, summa cum laude. James Stanton Ray. Samantha Marie Reardon, summa cum laude. Ellie Maya Redder, summa cum laude. Emily Helen Redler, magna cum laude. Gabrielle Deva Reiser. Nadia Hazel Reitmeyer. Sierra Rosanna Richard. Haley Brooke Richardson. Madison Ann Rubentel. Tiana Janelle Rogers. Jillian Grace Rohan, summa cum laude. Michelette Rojas Braun, cum laude. Sydney Ann Ropes. Rebecca Alina Roth, summa cum laude. Jill Elizabeth Ryan. Liam Andrew Ryer. Amy Sod. Ariana Lynn Sabak. Hazel Louise Salazar, cum laude. Marina Isabel Sanchez. Evan Justin Sanford. Nicholas Santamaria Hopkins, summa cum laude. Armani Marie Santana. Brady Robert Santoro. Elizabeth May Sarrazin. Tyler Benjamin Seals. Mia Remington Serrano, magna cum laude. Riley Marie Seifert. Birashri Raja Shah. Ava Patricia Sheedy, magna cum laude. Kylie Ann Sherry, magna cum laude. Jolivette Shevitz. Davina Teresa Sinkovich, magna cum laude. Cassandra Nicole Silva Cardoso, cum laude. Catherine Ann Sylvia, magna cum laude. Nicholas Joseph Hughley Simpson. William Harold Singer, cum laude. Abigail Riley Senator. Gabriella Brenda Smart, cum laude. Kelly Ann Snyder. Amelia Rosemary Sobieski. Sobieski. Eliza Kathleen Spidell, magna cum laude. Layla Grace Bonzo. Riley Lowe Sprague, magna cum laude. Reese Elizabeth Staples. Elias Salome Isam Stevens. Madeline Cecile Stevens. Aubrey Lucille Stein, magna cum laude. Brooke Jean Ann Stonefield. William Bruce Stonier. Emerson Rose Stout, summa cum laude. Maximilian Michael Strong. Catherine Ruby Sullivan. Anne Fleming Sweeney. Tarmo Martin Tari, summa cum laude. Alexandria Faith Taylor, magna cum laude. Anthony M. Tiberio. Khalid Thayer. Cesaria Ellie Thomas. Jennifer Nicole Thomas, summa cum laude. Johanna Thea Rachel Thompson. Julia Grace Thompson, magna cum laude. Haley Rose Tice. Mary Tona. Liam Joseph Toll. Allison Nicole Tremblay. Alvin Kobina Mensa Tolusi. Kazir Yabed. Ethan Patrick Upham. Ryan Michael Ventura. Amelia Madison Verhar, magna cum laude. Ahan Verma. Timothy Keith Wagner, Jr. Delaney Stephanie Nicole Walks Montes. Hannah Marilyn Wallant. Jackson F. Walsh. Catherine Grace Walls, magna cum laude. Anson Wang. Sumsak Sogal Wangdi. Mia Elizabeth Wasley. J.F. Worley. Josh Kenneth Wasoli. Miles David Weiss. Yu Ping Win, magna cum laude. Connor Anthony White. Noah Samuel White. Eden Marie Willie, cum laude. Aaron Kara Winship. Cassidy Jolie Wickes Gagnon, magna cum laude. Benjamin William Wonarski. Wonarskowitz. Brian Moscato Walter. Nich Apa Wantanglua. Sarocher Wanwanta Nawisit, magna cum laude. Jasper Warren Weigmans. Antonio Secor. Pedra Martina Zadroga. Morgan Anna Zacheski, cum laude. Alan Zhang. Andrew John Zielinski, magna cum laude. Emily Dawn Zielinski, summa cum laude. Juliet Elizabeth Zito, cum laude.
It is with great pleasure and pride that I salute you, class of 2025 and Wheaton's newest alums. You may now switch your tassels from right to left. I would like to call upon Patrick Summers, class of 94, parent of 27, to welcome the class of 2025 to the Alumni Association.
Thank you, President Whalen, fellow trustees, honorary degree recipients, alumni, parents, friends, faculty, staff, and you, the graduates of the class of 2025. As an alumnus, proud parent of 2 first-year students, and the president of the Wheaton College Alumni Association, it is my honor and privilege to officially welcome you as our newest members. Would the 2025 class representatives, Marielle Balderrama and Mia Serrano, please come forward and present your class banner. Thank you, and I gladly accept your banner on behalf of the association. I'm excited to see it at future alumni processions during Commencement reunion. Graduates, I hope you carry all the memories of today with you and close to your heart. A culmination of years of hard work, late nights, early mornings, and friendships that will stand the test of time. I can attest to this. Today, as you prepare to step into the next chapter of your journey, I want to remind you something simple but profound. Wheaton is and always will be your home. Home is more than just a place. It's a feeling. It's the people, the memories, the lessons learned, and the foundation that grounds you. No matter how far you go, no matter how high you rise, this place, these people, and this community will always be a part of you. Wheaton doesn't just prepare you for what's next, it stays with you, is always your biggest fan, and will always be here when you need us. Your time here has been filled with triumphs and challenges, moments when you felt unstoppable, and moments when you doubted yourself. But you made it. Together you moved mountains. Together you faced challenges, tackled the impossible, and created memories that will last forever. And while today is a day of celebration, it's also a day of gratitude. Gratitude for the people who believed in you, for the professors who challenged you, for the friends and family who walked this journey with you. In 1981, Wheaton had the distinct honor of welcoming Dr. Maya Angelou. She offered inspiration to the college, and one of her most enduring lessons is this: people will forget what you said, people will forget what you did, but people will never forget how you made them feel. As you step forward into our world that is often divided, I encourage you to let your legacy be one of inclusion, of compassion, and of making others feel seen, heard, and valued. I encourage you to lead with kindness, grace, and understanding. The world needs more people who listen, who uplift, and who extend a hand. Congratulations, class of 2025. We can't wait to see what you do next.
This now concludes the 2025 commencement ceremony. I invite Joey Del Santo, class of 2025, to return to the stage and lead us in the singing of the anthem. At the completion of the anthem, the platform party, graduates, and faculty will be led out by the Clan Sutherland bagpiper. Will everyone please rise if you are able? And if you wish, and join in singing the Wheaton anthem.
Abundantly live